Monday. Here's the Monday. Hey, good morning. Wipe off the coffee so I look professional. Do science. You guys have finished reading Unit 10, which is about fossils, and you guys have sent me pictures of fossils. Love pictures of fossils. Fossils are cool. Fossils are skeletons. Fossils are, yeah, I love fossils. There you go. And now you get to take a test about it before we start our next unit, which is about the oceans. Your test is on pages 485 to 488. I'm going to go through it with you now. I'm not going to give you the answers, but I am going to just explain it to you and kind of review the chapter while we do that. It begins with a vocabulary review. Again, as always, you got the 6 answers. Cast, fossil, fossil fuel, index fossil, mass extinction, and mold. And you have to put them in those 6 sentences. Each one has a good clue. The one that I got was tricky for me were mold and cast. Like, which one's which? But if you look in, as you get through it, you'll see that it's kind of down to 2, which is the mold and cast. Number 5, a model of an organism formed in sediment fills a mold is so that can't be a mold. Mold can't fill a mold. A mold is a mold. So that will help you with that. Let's go through the, I'm going to go through the multiple choice ones though. Multiple choice in general gives you 4 options. When 3 of them are kind of the same thing and one of them is the different one, that's your answer. Look at number 7. Not every animal or plant becomes a fossil when it dies. Which event best helps a fossil form? 3 of these are explain stuff being taken away, blown away by the wind, water, by being eaten. And one of them is about it being buried. Which one sticks out? Which one's different? Which one answers this question specifically? Number 8, Josh read about a land animal whose fossils were found in similar rock layers in Africa and South America. What can he conclude from this discovery? Well, one, okay, whatever. I was going to get snarky, but I'm not going to be snarky. This one gives you a big clue in the question. Africa and South America are, of course, 2 continents, and when you look at them on a globe, they fit right in on each other. That is how the scientists discovered continental drift, the moving of the land masses started. He looked at a map and said, hey, those 2 look like puzzle pieces. So that gives you a big clue to which one of these is the answer. Africa and South America that fit together. Number 9, Nicomo found a piece of amber. Which object shown below would the amber most likely contain? You can see an amber with a fossil inside it on page 454. It's an ant stuck in there. That for me is, amber are pretty small. It's tree sap that's hardened, so it can't be a giant crocodile. And in my mind, when I'm picturing amber, okay, I can see inside. Oh, it's in Jurassic Park. I can even see it in Jurassic Park. There it is. It's an insect. Which one of the options could fit inside amber? Number 10, Malaya was collecting fossils. She found one whose original material had been replaced by quartz. What type of fossil did she find? Well, I would not have been able to answer this question except for, and by the way, if you want to look about it, 455 explains which one's the answer. But you can look at these. 3 of them are just like, huh? Really? No, that's not true. And then one's left like, oh, that must be it. But look at page 455 if you have any questions about that one. Number 11, suppose you found fossils of sharks and other fish in a nearby forest. What could you infer about the area from these discoveries? Infer. What could you what could you figure out? What are the clues that lead you to? There were sharks there. It used to be a desert, it used to be an ocean, it used to be a forest, or it used to be an ice field, or it used to be an ice cream parlor. Sharks, where would you find those? Number 12 is not the best question in the world. Over time, the materials that form coal change. What was once a product that burns with a lot of smoke and a little heat changes to a product that produces a lot of heat with a little smoke. Which graph correctly shows what happens underground as the coal improves in quality? I don't like this question just because I think the graphs are not well done. It shows you temperature going up and pressure going up, but it doesn't say anything about quality. It's a flawed question. However, which one of those okay, but let's just take it for what it is. As the temperature is going up, there's a line. The first A, the line is going up. Temperature is going up. Pressure is going up. B, it's going down. As the temperature is up, there's less. There's zero pressure. There's high temperature, and that goes down. C, it just stays exactly the same. D, it goes down in one way. We can discount C. It's not going to stay exactly the same. And B and D are variations on the same thing. I think that leaves us with A. I'm going to give you the answer to this one because the answer is A. And I just don't think it's a well-made question. Which says nothing about number 13 because I don't have a number 13 in my book. I don't know about you guys, but they skipped number 13. So everyone gets number 13 right. Number 14, Dana researched the uses of crude oil. She made the following list. What can she conclude about the uses of crude oil? So there's a lot of things on her list. There's 10 things on her list. That's your big hint. There's a lots of different things. One of those answers says that. Number 15, oil and natural gas start out as tiny sea organisms. Over time, the remains change so that eventually only 2 elements are left. Which 2 elements make up oil and natural gas? Well, the answers are in here. I could tell you the answers. Actually, there's one word that kind of sticks out, and you should probably know it. Carbon. As we're talking about climate change, one of the issues is the release of carbon from the burning of fossil fuels. So I know that carbon is going to be one in the answers. And then the other one, and the other one, so that narrows it down to 2, right? Which one's going to be oxygen or hydrogen? Oxygen or hydrogen? I'm looking in the book for the page number that it's on, but I can't find it. Pages 456 and 457. That will give you the answer. Okay. Found it. Number 16. What is a living fossil? Don't say your teacher. Don't. What is a living fossil? It's alive, and it kind of looks like a fossil. Which one is it? 17. Study the rock layers in the diagram below. Which rock layer is probably the oldest? Which rock layer is probably the oldest? Can you see this? Book. Which book was there the longest? Which book is underneath everything else? Same thing in the rock layers. Which rock layer got there first? Number 18. Which life forms were common during the age of reptiles? Of the 4 possibilities, only one of them is a reptile. That's going to be your answer. Number 19, Paul visited several western state capitals on his vacation. The map below shows the stops on his trip. Weird trip, Paul. Paul said that he had found index fossils. Which one requirement for an index fossil had Paul completely satisfied? So what we know is that he traveled around and he went to different places. And the different places, index fossil on page 469 explains what you need to be an index fossil. 1, the organisms from which they formed lived during a short period of Earth's history. The organisms must have had large populations so that many fossils formed. The fossils must be widespread. Widespread, what does that mean? It means in lots of different places. Or 4, the fossil must be easily recognized. Last page, 488. You guys are going to write your answers. Number 20, Lisa wanted to know the relative age of a fossilized bone she found. How can she use the rock layers shown below to help determine the bone's relative age? Where was the bone? Which one of those is the bone? I don't know. Give it a try. Pretend, decide where the bone is. How do you use layers to date how things happen? Like, how is it that you decide which came first? Which was the oldest? Which one was there first? Which one was there first? What can be determined by the layers? 21. Rhonda must explain how scientists use the fossil record to learn about ancient environments. Write at least 2 things that she should include in a presentation. That's just asking you, what can we learn from fossils? Give me 2 things that you can learn about the ancient worlds from fossils. And then the last one, Gabe must explain how scientists use fossils found in areas such as the Grand Canyon to demonstrate how life forms have changed over time. Write 3 things that Gabe should include in his presentation. Not just his name and the date, which is important, but what can we learn about layers? What can we learn about layers? What do fossils tell us about time? And the Grand Canyon is a great example because you can actually see, because the canyon's dug out, you can see the levels. So that last page is free form. You can write anything you want to. The more intelligent, the better. The funnier, the better as well. If you can be funny and intelligent, you have hit the sweet spot that is life. All right. I'm now going to move on to math, I think. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.